Friday, September 28th, Jefferson played his 2012 homecoming game. Despite the disappointing loss to the Wilson Trojans, students were able to enjoy themselves afterwards at the homecoming dance. The week which preceded the game and the dance was Spirit Week. Each day had a special dress theme. Monday was Pajama Day, where students and a few teachers paraded in their comfortable nightwear. Tuesday was Opposite Day. Some people dressed as their opposite gender, while Mr. Edwards put on everything in opposite order. Wednesday was Superhero Day, where students and teachers flew around in their favorite superhero costumes. Thursday was Twin Day, the day where everybody looked alike, and Friday was Blue and Gold Day, where spirited demos were blue and gold. Of all the Spirit Week participants, no one could outdo Mr. Edwards, who had a crazy costume every day. About 3.5 hours before the game, we had a pep rally to pump up our football team's morale for the game. The rally jumped off by throwing newly designed t-shirts into the stands. We retreated to a duet performed by sophomores Miss Savannah Carter and Miss Lauren Steele. It was followed by a relay race consisting of a series of goofy challenges. At the end of the great race, it was junior Miss Gregoriana Morris who prevailed against her competitors. All of the fall sports teams, soccer, volleyball, and football teams were introduced. Next came the selection of homecoming court. We were a lot, and Kahasia Burley was the freshman class prince and princess. Sophomores prince and princess were won by Quinnis Hall Jr. and Mahogany Bradford. Tracina Edinger was junior class princess, and there was a tie by Stephon Hartley and Tobias Kelly, where Malik Brown and Angelicia Frierson were nominated as senior class king and queen. And finally, by the end of the Spirit-filled rally, we witnessed our freshman students take the Spirit stick by showing they had the loudest school Spirit class voice. After a 20-minute delay because the Trojans arrived late, the game began. In the first 15 minutes, Wilson got their first touchdown from a turnover in the third down after the kickoff. There were two horrifying moments where our senior defensive guard, Jalen Webb, was down on the floor for a long period of time. But no matter how hurt he was, he got up and got back on the field for his team. Despite the loss, the Jefferson Demos still had some momentous plays that helped us score. Our senior offensive wide receiver, Jamarte Brown, got a couple catches and one touchdown. Our fellow sophomore defensive cornerback, Anthony Gray, showed his demo heart with some trips and some great tackles, as he showed no fear against the bigger adversary. Even though we might have lost, our demos kept their heads held high and proudly walked off the field. But the night doesn't end there. Our Jefferson students rejoiced at the homecoming dance, where students had a good time and some showed off their dance skills in little mini dance battles. Despite the disappointing loss, we still had a fun-filled week full of surprises.